We continue to follow breaking news this morning. Illinois State Police confirm one person is dead following an officer-involved shooting in Chillicothe. State police say the officer is in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. It happened last night near the intersection of North Finney and West Matthews Streets. And WMED's Sandra Chapman joins us live from the scene right now with those details. Sandra, what do we know so far? We start at noon with what is now a deadly crash north of Chillicothe today. State police are handling the investigation. The agency says two cars crashed into each other just after 7 this morning on Route 29 at Hardscrabble Road. We're still waiting to hear about the condition of the other driver. Both directions of Route 29 are expected to remain closed for an extended period of time. Police say Tory Upchurch walked through these doors of the police department covered in blood as he confessed to the two murders, all while police were searching for him. And you want to be able to bend at your knees and your hips. Now that helps you really get underneath this wet and heavy snow. In an update, Peoria's only public broadcasting station is ready to put the last few months of financial troubles behind them. We know 11 board members, including the board's former chairman, Andrew Rand, resigned. So how did that decision come about? Police have the roads blocked off. You can't even get into East Miller Street. I kind of looked down that way and there's must be some very extensive damage. Actually standing on the road leading to the Norrin access point. And if you take a look here, part of it is still completely covered with water. We want to know what goes into getting these delicious treats. Yes. Can you get a little zoom in on the treats here? Okay. Can you tell us what goes into this? What's the process? At Nate Dogs, you won't just find your ordinary chili dogs. You can also get one with peanut butter and jelly. Let's just say they make it look a lot easier on the TV show. Some courses involved a lot of concentration and balance. And even if you don't get it the first time, try again. Oh no! Oh no!
Guys, I think that was like a dead tie.
No, that was not a tie. Look at that. That's
3, 2, 1, boom. Don't move. You got it. Look. Strong finger, strong finger, strong finger. Boom.
There it is.
Woo!
Here at WYZZ, we are honoring Black History Month. This week, we're highlighting a family originally from California who are making waves in Central Illinois with the newest barbecue restaurant. And I share their story in this week's Open for Business.
It's good. You want some good barbecue? It's good.
Good food and good vibes are what Tony Bidden, his wife Delea, and 3 of their children are bringing to Central Illinois.
I've always told him that he literally is the best cook in the world. Like, his food is absolutely amazing. And I promise you, I'm not just saying that because I'm his wife.
The family recently opened Underground Backyard Barbecue in Williamsfield.
This was the town's cafe, and we didn't know we'd be accepted because everybody loved the cafe before. I was here for some years, I believe. But everybody was very receptive.
To achieve the great quality, Tony has an early start to his mornings.
We get here about 3:30 or 4 a.m. in the morning. In the barbecue business, you have to start the day before because we cook brisket. It takes about 12 hours, at least 12 hours to cook those. Underground Backyard Barbecue began in Bakersfield, California, where the Bidden family was living at the time. Tony started cooking at 16 and comes from a family full of cooks. His father was a chef in the Army. He says he was inspired by his young daughters who started a lemonade stand. The pandemic posed many challenges for the business. Tony says they wanted to start anew and moved to Central Illinois in 2021, sight unseen. Had no plans of really doing the barbecue right off, but once we got out here, we saw that there was a need. There wasn't any places to do barbecue, so we started doing pop-ups in Elmwood at the town square, just setting up tents and selling barbecue, and it was a hit. Since opening their doors in Williamsfield, the Bidden family has been keeping extremely busy.
It is literally backyard barbecue.
It's backyard barbecue.
In a restaurant.
We are highlighting a Peoria loctician who is an advocate for natural hairstyles and mentor for upcoming entrepreneurs. I share her story in this week's Open for Business. At the age of 16, Cheyenne Drain knew she had a gift for doing hair, specifically locks.
I was thinking, hey, maybe I'm going to be a lawyer, maybe I'm going to be a nurse, I just didn't know. So once I had found out that I was gifted at doing locks, I just pursued it and I just continue to grow.
That growth is what got Drain to where she is today as a loctician. She is a mother of 3 and owner of Dream Dreads, located at 3110 North Gale Avenue in Peoria.
I pray a lot, and I can thank nobody but God, and I put him first in all that I do, you know. And one thing I prayed is for God to put me in a position to be able to help my generations, you know, that's coming up behind me.
Locks or dreadlocks are a popular protective hairstyle in African American culture that dates back many years. There has been controversy over the years and recently surrounding some race-based natural hairstyles such as locks. To be proactive, Illinois has 2 laws in place, the Jet Hawkins and Crown Acts, which ban hairstyle discrimination in any setting, including schools, work, housing, financial transactions, and public accommodations.
I know a lot of African Americans, they get judged by their hair, but having locks doesn't define who you are as a person. It's just your hairstyle. So if you have locks, you know, embrace it, because there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't define your character or who you are as a person.
As a business owner, Drain is mentoring upcoming entrepreneurs by teaching locks classes. She says one of her goals is to open a natural hair academy.